Ephesians chapter 5 verse 26.
Yeah.
That he might sanctify and cleanse it with the washing.
Yea, sweeter than honey to my mouth. Though through thy precept I get understanding.
Precept, not one precept. Through thy precept. Precept. You don't ever read one scripture and don't understand one scripture. This is something that Christians don't understand. One scripture don't ever solidify your point. You have to bring precepts to get understanding King David himself. Because there is many Lord knew every scripture. Yeah,
It says, therefore I hate every false way.
man.
Thy word is a lamp unto my feet, and the light unto thy path.
Word, it's the lamp. That is what going to
I have a precept right here to do with the word.
St. John chapter 17 at verse 17.
Yes.
Sanctify them through thy truth.
Through the what?
Through thy truth.
Read on.
Thy truth. Thy word is thy truth.
The word is the truth. Which is the law.
Thy word is truth.
The law is the truth. Start from the time we need the law. We no longer we dealing with the flesh. We're not dealing with the time we need the law. We know it's not dealing with flesh. And dealing with spirit right truth. This law going to seal it and make you whole.
I'm one when I'm on and they finish.
Right. Yeah. Bring it up.
This is John chapter 4 verse 14.
Yeah, because I love all these scriptures that come out, man.
But whosoever drinketh of the water that I shall give him,
Of the water. Which water our shall is talking about? Let's talk about the knowledge. Read on.
shall never thirst.
Right. Go ahead.
But the water that I shall give him shall be in him as well of water springing up unto everlasting life.
Right. That thing water one of the people up there, that thinking water. Women, and shipping it. And that water, I talk about this water here, the knowledge. True knowledge, that was going to satisfy me. You have something else, sir? Hey.
Right, this is St. John chapter 3 verse 5. Verily, verily, I say unto thee, except a man be born of water and of the Spirit,
Which is what? Which is the word of the book. Read on.
he cannot enter into the kingdom of the Most High.
I can't enter it. Guess what? Pull out here. Yeah, man. See, bro? Yeah, man.
I have an next precept here. It says St. John,
Yeah, go ahead.
St. John chapter 7 verse 38.
Right.
It says, he that believeth on me, as the scriptures had said, out of his belly shall flow rivers of living water. And the word belly there means mind. Right? Bowels, go back to your mind, lap. Right? Shall flow fountains of living water.
Right.
Right? So it's not the water that we're talking about is not, any other ticket is not it's not literal water. It's figurative water.
Not literal water. I'm talking about the words that I'm going to ask you a shine. It's not literal water. Niggas want to get the chance. I'm watching this thing down. These Jews and the believe bash.
Yeah, boy. How that can be righteous, boy? How that can be right? And the parents foolish to stand up and watch that thing. Yeah. This is second. Yeah, go ahead.
Revelation chapter 22 and verse 1. And he threw me a pure river of water of life, clear as crystal, proceeding out of the throne of the Most High,
Water
and of the Lamb.
of the Lamb,
This is
41.
Second Ezra, chapter 14, chapter 38. The next day, behold, a voice called me, saying, Ezra, open thy mouth and drink. Right? That I give thee to drink.
Let me see if it's the tile water. Read.
Then open I my mouth, and behold, he reached me a full cup.
Alright, so open up his mouth. What? See water in someone's mouth. Right? Read on.
It says, which was full as it were with water.
Huh? What?
Which was filled as it were with water.
Hey, there are big one, my boy.
Gone.
A big one.
But
Water came out his mouth. The word that came out like water. Out his mouth. That's what we're sanctified. And he left. Right? And everybody.
it says, this is a quick precept. Anyway, I'm finished though. But the color of it was like fire. Right? I'll put it back again.
Yeah.
Then I opened my mouth, and behold, he reached me a full cup, which was full as it were with water. But the color of it was like fire. And I took it and drank. And when I had drunk of it, my heart uttered understanding, and wisdom grew in my breast. For my spirit strengthened my memory, and my mouth was open and shut no more. The highest gave understanding unto the 5 men that wrote the wonderful visions of the night, that were told which they knew not. And they sat 40 days, and they wrote in that day and night, and they ate bread. At night they ate bread. Right? That was 2nd Ezra chapter 14, verse 38 up to 41. Well, 42. Right? This is Jeremiah 38 to 42. Jeremiah chapter 23 verse 29. Is not my word like as fire, said the Most High, and like a hammer that breaketh the rock in pieces? Right? So the water, the word, and the fire is the same.
Right.
Is it also the spirit?
Water, word, and fire. It's the same. Alright, when you go back, where was down? So we just come up here and
No, he made the point. He made the point.
I didn't finish it up. Isaiah 55 verse 1 says, woe everyone that thirsteth come into the waters, and he that hath no money, come ye buy and eat. Yea, come and buy wine and milk without money and without price.
that's what? That's the knowledge. Right?
It says, wherefore do you spend money for that which is not bread, and your labor for that which satisfies not?
Hey, the scripture says, when you give a credit receipt, you know what I mean? But, buy trust us not. When you get a street, yo, when they handle it, they declare. You need a teacher, teach. Never say they say, each one teach one. And they learn something and teach. Like why you have to go out on highways and byways and meet the elect. Meet these men out there. Teach them the word. You never know who it is, who it may be. Let them get them out on the internet. Yeah, go ahead.
Ezekiel 3 verse 3 says, and he said unto me, Son of man, cause thy belly to eat, and fill thy bowels with this roll, that I give thee. Then did I eat it, and it was in my mouth, as honey for sweet.
In Ezekiel chapter 47 and verse 3, it says, and when the man that had the line in his hand went forth eastward, he measured 1,000 cubits, and he brought me through the waters. The waters were to the ankles, and again he measured 1,000, and brought me through the waters. The waters were to the knees. Again he measured 1,000, and brought me through the waters were to the loins. And afterward he measured 1,000, and it was a river that I could not pass over, for the waters were risen, waters to swim in, a river that could not be passed over. And he said unto me, Son of man, hast thou seen this? Then he brought me and caused me to return to the brink of the river.
Touch on it, go ahead.
So that waters, all right, is this truth, all right, that flooding the earth right about now. You know, we might have started off small and then we get camps, different areas of the earth. You understand? Which is with the water representing wisdom that we're pushing out. All right, we have camps today in Peru. We have camps today in Jamaica. We have camps today in Trinidad here. We have camps in America. I mainly the tribe of Judah. All right.
It's a car and they up there too.
Khan, it's a car. We have the truth flood in the earth.
Khan.
This is Isaiah 41, 17 and 18. When the poor and needy seek water, and there is none, and their tongue faileth for thirst, I, Yahweh, by Shem Yahushai, will hear them. I, the power of Israel, will not forsake them. I will open rivers in high places, and fountains in the midst of the valley.
Right, which is here right now. Fountain of the high place. You're saying you're going to open up. Which is out on the corner of the street. Right? The wisdom declared.
I will make the wilderness a pool of water,
Right.
and the dry land springs of water.
Right. Like they say, wisdom cries out in the street. Nothing of the list. Right now.
Proverbs 18 verse 20. A man's belly shall be satisfied with the fruit of his mouth,
Right?
and with the increase of his lips shall he be filled.
Living what? The knowledge of the scriptures.
Yeah, like when we come out here and we preach to the spiritually Lord that the mark of the beast,
Mark of the
yeah,
time.
the chip. But when the scripture said Jeremiah 5 and 7, it says, how shall I pardon for this? Matter of fact, somebody read it, I don't want to miss it. Jeremiah 5 and 7.
Jeremiah chapter 5 and verse 7. It says, how shall I pardon thee for this? Thy children have forsaken me, and sworn by them that are no gods, when I had fed them to the full. They then committed adultery, and assembled themselves by troops in the harlot houses.
Yeah, and the scripture said that they slew them out broken cisterns. The Lord said he fed them to the full, fed them with wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. But the scripture said, 2 Ezra 1 and 5. No, Ecclesiasticus 1 and 5. If it's a 1 and 5, it's 1 and 20 or 1 and 24.
Yeah.
Alright? He said he fed them to the full. Alright? Fed them to the full, like feeding us with wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, so that we can understand the times that we're in right now. So when the scriptures talk about your belly gonna flow rivers of living water, talk about the word. Alright? Things that are gonna be satisfying unto you, be satisfying in the soul, like you're gonna read in Isaiah 55. Alright? You find it?
Those are the most high. There's as a fountain of wisdom, and the ways are everlasting commandments.
Right. Probably for something, but the scriptures say that I said to swallow down knowledge and don't understanding, something like that.
And ways of about it.
Alright?
Knowledge?
Swallow down knowledge, something like that. Swallow. Alright, that's something here still. This is Revelation chapter 10 verse 8. And a voice which I heard from heaven spake unto me again and said, go and take the little book which is open in the hand of the angel which standeth upon the sea and upon the earth. And I went unto the angel and said unto him, give me the little book. And he said unto me, take it and eat it. So eat this roll, as he said in Ezekiel, eat this roll. Alright? And it shall make thy belly bitter, but it shall be in thy mouth sweet as honey. And I took the little book out of the angel's hand and ate it up. And it was in my mouth sweet as honey. And as soon as I had eaten it, my belly was bitter. Alright? And verse 11, and he said unto me, thou must prophesy again before many people, nations, and tongues and kings. So now, you have to eat this roll before you can go and talk. Alright? You have to eat this word, cover down this truth, before you can actually come out here and speak. Because the words is going to be satisfied with the fruit of his lips. The word that he's speaking is going to be satisfied here. Just like when it was in the truth. And not in the truth, in the world, you know, yeah? Second Ezra 8, right. So when you go to church, you're going empty and leaving empty because you're going to gain a little bit of back out just as worse than you went. And broken. Alright? But now the Lord will bring you wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. Right? Good.
Second Ezra chapter 8 and verse 4. So I answered, I and said, swallow them down, O my soul, understanding and devour wisdom.
And devour wisdom. So that is where you had to eat. Alright? The scripture said, I was were found and I did eat them. Alright? This is Proverbs chapter 13. Proverbs chapter 13 verse 25. It says, the righteous eateth to the satisfying of his soul, but the belly of the wicked shall want. Alright, the belly of the wicked that gonna want gonna be them 5 foolish virgins. Alright? Because when you're supposed to be eaten now to be satisfied of the soul, you're choosing around just pork and some muck. Alright? But 2018 year of prophecy is hey. Who knows? This might be the year, next year might be the year, but the year, the time for us is at hand.
Preceptive with our second adjust too.
So when the time draw near and you see martial law breaking out, World War III and all these things, the mark of the beast, that's when they're gonna run to try to gobble down this truth. But hey, they're gonna turn off the internet. Just like in that movie, 541 Fahrenheit, I believe. 451 Fahrenheit, in that movie real bad. I watched that movie. Alright? Hey, that's what they're gonna do to the internet. Right? That's what they
This is Second Ezra chapter 14:47. Right? Going exactly with 8 and 4. It says, for in them is a spring of understanding, the fountain of wisdom, and the stream of knowledge. Right. I'll read 4, 8 and 4, and then I'll go to 14. Second Ezra 8 and 4. So answered I and said, swallow them down, O my soul, understanding and devour wisdom. Right? Second Ezra 14 and 47. For in them is the spring of understanding, the fountain of wisdom, and the stream of knowledge.
The stream of knowledge. Now you can really say when you're reading Ecclesiastes 1. Understand? The rivers, the waters, the rubies, the woman, the milk, the food. Somebody read Proverbs 9 and 1. All this is talk about wisdom. You understand? If you have an insatiable appetite, the insatiable appetite is supposed to be towards wisdom.
Proverbs chapter 1 and verse 20. Wisdom cried out. She uttered her voice in the streets. She cried to the chief places of the concourse and the openings of the gates.
Hey, so just like how the scripture says one against the other, wisdom against the world. Because the world things crying out to the streets. Alright? The only thing crying out to the streets, crying out to the open. Things to keep it distracted from the truth, entertainment, distractions. Alright? These movies, these songs, these women are walking half naked in the streets. Alright? To take your mind off wisdom. Alright? Basketball, football. Imagine you cry down here in Trinidad and you arguing over basketball when they play that basketball from thousands of miles away from you.
And them rich are over it and we poor over it. We just being entertained. We just being entertained.
You know, in the same country, the people back in basketball, whoever prospective team, is because they're living in the city where the team from. Now you all the way down here in fucking Trinidad, you talk about this is your team and that is your team. You don't even know you don't even know probably know the manager name. Alright, and that is to show how far distraction is. You distracted like the other day. The other day I listened to Trinidad World News. Alright? We missed a World War III. But Trinidad World News is a woman and a child died from a snake bite. That's your world news. But we in the midst of a global economic crisis. Your world news is a woman and a child died from snake bite.
Purpose media blackout.
Yeah?
Purpose.
No, it's somewhere in India or Pakistan. It's Trinidad World News.
Yeah, the purposely they blacking out the media because how wise people, the saints, we waking up.
In the city uttered a word saying how long his simple was. Well, he loved simplicity, and the scorners delight in their scorning.
Yeah, because it takes that word of simplicity, simple things. They're not going to profit you. They're not going to profit you.
So like I think simple means foolish, right?
Yeah.
This is Ecclesiastes 1 verse 5. It says, the word of the Most High is a fountain of wisdom, and her ways are everlasting commandments.
Everlasting commandments. That stream that constantly flowing out your belly is because you're constantly in the scriptures. Alright, you will remain stagnant in the truth. Right?
This is Proverbs 9 and 1. Wisdom had built up her house. She had hewn out her 7 pillars.
Well,
She had killed her beast. She had mingled her wine. She had also finished her table.
table. And that is not going on right now. Don't prepare a table before me in the presence.
I was going to
That is what's going on here right now. Alright? Because we used to do that table back then. When you say the bank, the word bank actually goes back to the table. And you look, they used to trade like meat, food, money. All this used to be traded. So it's like things trading back and forth. So what we're doing, the internet is the table, the internet is the bank. And we're doing transactions by the internet. Which is wisdom. We transacting with wisdom. That is the economy. That is our stock and trade, wisdom. So we trade in wisdom via the internet. And guess what? That stock market we are moving.
Yeah, this is
Yeah. Wisdom stock market moving. Look at that one.
Hey,
Wisdom stock market moving.
Psalms 23 and 5. Thou preparest a table before me in the presence of my enemies. Thou anointest my head with oil.
In the presence of his enemies. When I stand in presence of the enemy right in front of them because Russia has all the seen it.
This, as you just said, this treacherous work. Treasonous work, treasonous, sorry.
Hey, and the scripture say, great fear fell upon them when they saw them.
Yeah, you remember the apostles and the testimony that they was in New York and this either might jump out of a limousine and say, how you get this name? How you get this name? You spend millions of dollars trying to hide this from you.
These are Luke chapter 19, verse, I read from 13. It says, and he called his 10 servants and delivered them 10 pounds and said unto them, occupy till I come. But the citizens hated him and sent a message after him, saying, we will not have this man to reign over us. And it came to pass that when he was returned, having received the kingdom, then he commanded these servants to be called unto him, to whom he had given the money, that he might know how much every man had gained by trading.
Yeah, by trading over the internet. Because we are all one body, members of different body. So whereas the most time I give each brother a different breakdown, when the brothers do their videos, when each prospective member do their videos, they trade that money over the internet. Alright? And they increase it. So they increase it. Most time I give you a breakdown on Revelation. And when you go on the internet now, mind you, all your subscribers are your boots. Alright? You're responsible for your subscribers because they tune in to see your lessons. So now, let's say I have 1 subscriber. Then guess what? That subscriber is your because they come to learn from you. So now, you see the most evidence that breakdown in Revelation. When you share that breakdown, then that 1 subscriber, they learn that breakdown, then they can go out and teach. So it come like you just double your money. Well, you double the most time money. Because you know it, most I taught you it, and then you taught somebody through the Spirit of the Lord. So you double that penny. And then when that subscriber teach, he might teach 5 others. Then guess what? The money was just I know quadruple or whatever the word is. I think quadruple is 4. I don't know. Quadruple. Alright? Quint. Whatever he did it 5 times. Alright? So that's how the money goes and that's how the trading goes with Wisdom's economy. When you do the videos via YouTube, alright? You actually spread it, you're increasing the most time money. Alright?
Yeah, that's it. Well, done more of that. It says, then came the first saying, Lord, thy pound hath gained 10 pounds. And he said unto him, well, thou good servant, because thou hast been faithful in very little, have
God, have thou authority over 10 cities? And the second came saying, Lord, thy pound hath gained 5 pounds. And he said likewise to him, be thou also over 5 cities. And another came saying, Lord, behold, here is thy pound. Says, which I have kept laid up in a napkin, for I feared thee, because thou art an austere man. Thou layest down and reapest. Thou takest up that thou layest not down, and reapest that thou didst not sow.
Yeah, so the thing is with this guy here, alright, he didn't share his talent. Alright, whatever he was skillful in, he didn't go out there and he didn't share. Alright? Because when you actually share your knowledge, you might have, some understanding in some chapters or some kind of thing. And what talent the Most High give you, and you share, alright? Somebody will learn something from you that is actually beneficial unto that person, right? That could be beneficial towards their salvation, right? And the Lord will actually increase you. But when it says you ain't sharing your talent, you actually, scripture say, Ezekiel 33. Because they kind of come like this, like being a watchman, all right? Ezekiel 33. Where it says,
Ezekiel 33 verse 4. It reads, then whosoever heareth the sound of the trumpet and taketh not the warning, if the sword come and take him away, his blood shall be upon his own head.
Right, so yeah, you might come with something on the table, alright, that beneficial towards this person, and if they don't want to hear it, because guess what, our word is also warning, alright? So if it says that person don't want to take what you take, that blood is upon their own head. Alright, go ahead.
It says, he heard the sound of the trumpet and looked and took not warning.
Yeah, so in your video, you talk about the RFID, chip being the mark of the beast. You understand? You break it down, you show step by step, making it simple. Alright? So that person could become wise. But he didn't take me. Right, go ahead.
It says, his blood shall be upon him, but he that taketh warning shall deliver his soul.
Right, so that person who watch, because you come up with that video, that breakdown, instead of just being home and doing nothing, alright, that person deliver the soul, right, because what you actually put forth your labor, you actually bring forth your talent. When
it says verse 6, but if the watchman see the sword come and blow not the trumpet,
right, so you see any danger coming and you ain't pushing your videos, you ain't bringing forth your talent, alright? What going on with you here? You're being wicked. Alright, so that's why the Lord tell the fella with the one talent, hey, he's a wicked servant. Well,
and the people not be warned, if the sword come and take any person from among them, he is taken away in his iniquity.
yeah, because guess what? The Most High will actually put certain people underneath your wings. Alright? And if it is you not warning, what's going on? You destroy the people underneath you. Alright, well,
It says, but his blood will I require at the watchman's hand.
yeah, right? So the Lord will actually require the blood from you, because guess what? The scripture, Isaiah 33 verse 6 says what? They shall be saved through wisdom. What is wisdom? The fear of the Lord. How you learn the fear of the Lord? By going through the precepts, the water, which is the word. You understand? So you actually going through the scriptures, reading, eating, right? And bringing forth what you learn, right? You're actually teaching people the fear of the Lord. So if you're going to Leviticus 11 verse 7, alright, and it's teaching people, hey, guess what? You see the swine? If you're eating swine, that could be your death. Alright? So last day some famine, and you're going up in the wilderness, whatever the case is, you ain't eat for a good amount of days. Alright? A pig will pass across you. If you fear the Lord, you ain't going to eat that pig, and the Lord will show you salvation. But if it says you ain't fear the Lord, If it is, you go and eat that pig, the Lord will destroy you. So you actually responsible for these kind of things. Actually teaching people wisdom, which is the fear of the Lord. Alright?
Yeah, what's this one? Ezekiel chapter 44 verse 23. And they shall teach my people the difference between holy and profane, and cause them to discern between the unclean and the clean.
Alright, so that is what you do. That is where you actually win, right? Because what? The Lord has now made you what? A priest. Right? So he gave you a certain talent to know certain things through scriptures. So you actually give him what the talent, right? And by a person, a next person giving their talent, you actually increase your talent also. Alright? So the Lord teaching, the Lord using you as a watchman and as a priest to tell the people what right from or wrong. We are the most high. Right? And the day going to come that we're not going to be out there, the internet going to be done. But guess what? Everything you do will be recorded. Whether you teaching people the right from the wrong, right? By going through what? This, the word. Alright? This is Jude chapter 8, verse 24. It says, now therefore, O brethren, let us show an example to our brethren, because their hearts depended upon us, and the sanctuary, and the house, and the altar rest upon us. Moreover, let us give thanks to Yahweh, our power, which tried us, even as he did our fathers. Thanks. Alright?
I want for you too. This is Romans 9:4. Who are Israelites, to whom belongeth the adoption and the glory and the covenant and the giving of the law and the service of the Most High and the promise. Because this is a service that we're doing. We was brought in by other men's service. We were brought in by other men's service, and we adopted our service unto ourselves. We have to come out and serve as well. Right?
Being ministers of the church. Meaning to serve. Servants of the church.
That's Satan, the prince and power of the air.
This is Ezekiel chapter 2, verse 5. And they, whether they will hear or whether they will forbear, for they are a rebellious house, yet shall know that there had been a prophet among them. And thou, son of man, be not afraid of them, neither be afraid of their words, though briars and thorns be with thee, and though those dwell among scorpions, be not afraid of their words, nor dismayed at their looks, though they be a rebellious house. And thou shalt speak my words unto them, whether they will hear or whether they will forbear, for they are most rebellious.
Yes, so whether these people if you forbear, hey, people try to come against you, but the Lord don't give a commandment, he suffer no man to do them harm, right? Saying touch on the Lord anointed and do his prophets no harm, right? Because if you fear these people, the Lord will confirm you before them, right? So just go out there and just do the works, just preach, right? These people really actually they can't do anything. Hey, it's not Jesus is serving you, not Allah, it's Yahweh Basham Yahushai. You understand the living power, right? If you get to understand what the word God means, alright? Because some people they don't know what the word God means. Right? God means power, right? Yahushai called the Father the living power, alright? He's the Almighty. If you get to understand what the word power means, trust me. And Yahweh is your power, there's nothing you could fear. Alright? There's nothing you would fear. Alright? But you yourself have to walk right before the eyesight of the Most High. Alright?
I have one fear.
If they understand what the word God means, they can answer the question.
Exactly.
Understand the scriptures a little better.
Because guess what? Scripture said the fool has said in their heart, there is no God. But guess what? The fool has said in their heart, there is no power. When they think, what do you mean they don't have no power? Alright? Because some people think God is just
Pushing me against us.
a man who all of us will just appear wherever the case is. No. Right? The Lord is the embodiment of energy. Right? His power itself. You understand? So if you understand what the word God means, then you'll understand, hey, it would really be foolish to say it has no power.
Romans 8 verse 31. What shall we then say of these things? If Yahweh Hashem Yahushai be for us, who can come against us?
Yeah, who can come against us? Alright? Take the forefathers for example. Alright? Look at Joshua. Alright? David. All these Samson. Alright? Abishai. He slew 300 men. Alright? Benai, right? He slew 2 lion-like men and more, jumped down, kill a lion. Then an Egyptian fought against an Egyptian with a spear. He was 5 cubits high, tall, you understand? And that's the power of the Most High, because what the Most High gave them strength. Alright?
Is that because God has not rid of the Most High before us who can be against us?
Exactly.
Ezekiel 36 verse 9. For behold, I am for you, and I will turn unto you, and ye shall be tilled and sown.
Right? Most High is first. Alright? One man shot that man. One shot a man disrespectful. See the Most High Father goes around and that is so far. Alright? Hey, this is a unnatural and unprimitive. You understand? Everything you Lord make natural, you only have to go drink piss, boy. You go drink piss, boy, that ain't piss, boy. You understand? Yeah, right? Where's the Most High the fear? Who God and say, boy? You originate and the creator heaven on it. Alright, go ahead.
This is 1 Peter chapter 3, I said verse 12. For the eyes of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai are over the righteous, and his ears are open to their prayers. But the face of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai is against them that do evil. And who is he that will harm you if you be followers of that which is good?
Yes, so hey, if you know, hey, the scriptures say that the heart is deceitful above all things. But if you know you trying your best, every time you slip, you repent, and you trying your best to walk before the Most High, keep the commandments, not just doing eye service, but even behind brothers' back, you trying your best to go, walk the road the Most High pay for you. Alright, then why fear? The scripture say why worry when you pray? How scripture say all that? Why worry when you pray? Why worry when you can't pray? Why worry when you are thinking of the point? Right? I know some people some people just have some sayings now, but you don't understand. But yeah, if you know you walking in that light, why fear? Why fear the dark? Alright? So the Most High will illuminate you with your wisdom, with his wisdom still up here. Alright?
Luke 12 verse 4. And I say unto you, my friends, be not afraid of them that kill the body, and after that have no more that they can do.
You understand? So hey, be like Yahushai. You understand? Because guess what? When Yahushai tells fire, hey, you can't do nothing to this, that or that come from the Most High, from the power. God say you have to understand what the word means. Right? Power, authority, the same way how money is power. When you look at the word power, alright, it means essence. Oh gosh, somebody look up the word power.
This is Deuteronomy chapter 20 verse 3. And shall say unto them, Hear, O Israel, ye approach this day unto battle against your enemies. Let not your hearts faint, fear not, and do not tremble, neither be terrified because of them. For Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, your God, is he that goeth with you to fight for you against your enemies to save you.
Yeah, you understand? And that is why King David said this. Psalms 27 verse 1. Yahweh is my light and my salvation. Whom shall I fear? Yahweh is the strength of my life. Of whom shall I be afraid? When the wicked, even my enemies and foes, came up upon me to eat up my flesh, they stumbled and fell. Alright, look what the Lord oh gosh, what's the name, boy? What's the name? Sargon. Alright?
Dagon?
No, Sargon, the king.
Or Khan, yes.
Who came? It was his boy. Sargon was his brother. Shalmaneser, we'll call it huh?
Shalmaneser is the fifth.
Shalmaneser is fifth. In 722 when he took his brother take over, but somebody and he have to get him new.
Tiglath.
Tiglath is father.
Tiglath is the father. But anyway, basically the Lord sent back the whole army. You understand? And a battle didn't even take place. Right? But the Israelites didn't even go to war. Alright, the Lord sent no angels to smite them.
I have a precept for you. It says Matthew 28 and 18. And Yahweh came and spake unto them, saying, all power is given unto me in heaven and earth. Because you're talking about God being power, right? Right? Go ye therefore and teach all nations, baptizing them in the name of the Father and of the Son and of the Holy Spirit.
Yes, so do what is commanded. Do what is commanded of thee. You understand? This is Psalms 18, verse 5 going on. It says, the swords of hell
Have a next umbrella in the back.
compass me about. The snares of death prevented me. In my distress I call upon Yahweh, and Basham Yahushai and cried unto my
You're
power.
watching my back. You're watching my back.
He heard my voice out of his temple, and my cry came before him even into his ears. Then the earth shook and trembled. The foundations also of the hills moved and were shaken because he was wroth. There went up a smoke out of his nostrils, and fire out of his mouth. The vile coals were kindled by it. He bowed the heavens also and came down, and darkness was under his feet. And he rode upon a chariot and did fly. Yea, he did fly upon the wings of the earth. He made darkness his secret place, his pavilion round about him with dark waters and thick clouds of the sky. And so you actually hearing about the fierceness of Yahweh Shamir, the terribleness, the dreadness. Who you will not really and truly be afraid of here. You have to know where you're going to be in the favor or in the grace or the Most High. The Most High speaks to you fully. Alright? And even when you go into the death chambers, hey, just call upon Yahweh Shamir and make it get there. Alright? And don't take the name of Yahushua Mashiach. Alright? And trust. Oh, and yet God will come back to the glory with Yahushua Mashiach.
In Psalms 91, say when he's in trouble, he will call upon my name and I will save him. This is 2nd Ezra chapter 1, verse 9. How long shall I forbear them unto whom I have done so much good? Many kings have I destroyed for their sakes. Pharaoh with his servants and all his power have I smitten down. All the nations have I destroyed before them. And in the east I have scattered the people of 2 provinces, even Tyrus and Zidon, and have slain all their enemies.
Yeah. The Lord fight nations for his sake, guys. You understand? Israel is my son, even my firstborn, apple of my eye.
No, precept here.
You know how important that is? Go ahead.
Hey, shall not the Most High avenge his very elect?
You understand?
A man who forbear for long, forbear the cries of his children so long, when he let loose, is serious judgment. It's serious judgment.
I should say that like a bear bereaved of wealth.
It said, Sirach chapter 2, verse 15. They that fear the Lord will not disobey his word, and they that love him will keep his ways.
Yeah, his ways, you have to be faithful unto the Most High.
Yeah, this thing is not about lip service. I fear the Lord, and he ain't doing no work of fear. So if you fear him, you keep his commandments.
Hebrews chapter 13 verse 5 says, let your conversation be without covetousness, and be content with such things as ye have. For he had said, I will never leave thee nor forsake thee, so that we may boldly say, The Lord Yahweh by Hashem Yahushua is my helper, and I will not fear what man shall do unto me.
And you know what the funny thing is? The funny thing is, this Israel book. This Israel book, when you're reading the Old Testament, that is Israel, you don't have to ask who the Old Testament was written for. They were Israelites wrote about Israelites. How the hell you take that now to apply to all people? And that is the reason why they say the Old Testament done away with. And they try to make the New Testament look like it applied to all people. But it was written by Israelites for Israelites.
Have a precept holy people and the Holy Bible.
This is 1 Chronicles 16, 13, probably 19. It says, "O ye seed of Israel, his servants, ye children of Jacob, his chosen ones, he is Yahweh our power. His judgments are in all the earth. Be ye mindful always of his covenant, the word which he commanded to 1,000 generations, even of the covenant which he made with Abraham, and of his oath unto Isaac, and had confirmed the same to Jacob for a law, and to Israel for an everlasting covenant, saying, Unto thee will I give the land of Canaan, the lot of your inheritance, when ye were but few, even few, and strangers in it, and when they went from nation to nation, and from one kingdom to another people. He suffered no man to do them wrong. Yea, he reproved kings for their sakes, saying, Touch not mine anointed, and do my prophets no harm, saying unto Yahweh all the earth, shew forth from day to day his salvation."
Done. And that is what you're showing how the Most High for Israel. Simeon and Levi went and slay a whole nation. Right? Alright? And the Most High put the fear and the dread upon them that nobody even can touch them. Most of them play with Israel.
Psalms 58 verse 10 says, "The righteous shall rejoice when he seeth the vengeance. He shall wash his feet in the blood of the wicked, so that the man shall say, Verily, there is a reward for the righteous."
And that's sure they talking about Satan, because Satan is a spiritual being. How you gonna wash your foot in Satan's blood? Alright? That wicked talking about the so-called white man and all the other nations. That's been talking about Christians.
Verily, he is a power.
Every battle is a spiritual one, but it's soon when I get physical. That is why we can't do nothing right now, because it's spiritual. Even when it's physical, it's still gonna be spiritual. Because it's a war fought from generation to generation, from since in the time of Cain and Abel. That war been waging from since Cain and Abel. So it is a spiritual, because them spiritual back then, back here right now, that is how it's a spiritual war. So don't say it's a spiritual war because, you know, Satan and angels fighting the spiritual when we just out here playing the ass. Nah. Stop watching blasted cartoon. You understand? Stop watching them blasted Dantes in front of them things will go fuck with your mind. Alright? The spiritual war means we fighting with the words right now. But then the Lord said we're gonna take up arms in that day. When he said we're gonna come and judge among many people, that when the elect come back down with powers and we're gonna judge among the nations, we're gonna cast them headlong and take them as the slaves. I ain't gonna say servants, because servants come like saying Mr. Mr. is a software saying master. So we're gonna take you as slaves. Alright, get it right, as slaves. Alright? I'm more gonna wash my butt. Straight.
It says, Verily, he is a God that judges in the earth.
Yeah, the Lord judging for Israel. Alright, the scriptures say that he coming to the vengeance of his temple. For where they do to his son, Israel is my son, even my firstborn. Understand? Somebody give me Hosea 9 and 13. Yeah, Hosea 9 and 13.
It's Hosea chapter 9 verse 13. Hosea chapter 9 verse 13, and it reads, Ephraim, as I saw Tyrus,
13 and 9, stop.
Hosea chapter 13 verse 9. It says, O Israel, thou hast destroyed thyself, But in me is thine help.
Yeah, but in the most size our help. Our strength and our redeemer, the Lord coming down to help us. The Lord saying, tread the wine press alone. Who is there that coming from Edom? The Lord gonna destroy the so-called white man for our sakes.
Right, right.
Terrible things the Lord gonna do just like we did in Egypt. The Lord gonna do for our sake. That somebody came in Micah chapter 7. The last 3 verses. Somebody, real quick. Yes,
Micah chapter 7.
I have a priest, but
Right.
Verse 18. It says, who is forward? Who is most
So that verse
high-
15 now.
15?
So that verse 14.
Micah 7 verse 14. It says, feed thy people with the rod. The flock is thy heritage, which dwells solitarily in the wood.
Yeah. We gonna dwell solitarily in the world. We gonna dwell in Israel alone. The people should be study. The people shall dwell safely alone. We gonna dwell. We gonna be. We here in Jerusalem, and then them dirty ass Ishmaelites over there worshiping in the dome of the rock. Worshiping
Elamites
Allah
too.
and
Nah.
the Elamites and Moab. Nah, ain't gonna be like that. We're gonna get all them come out of the land.
That's right.
All right, we're gonna get all that come out of the land and only have a right a royal seal in it. Just like the Lord said in Isaiah 5, cast out all the stones and put a hedge around it. That's what the Lord gonna do again. He's gonna cast all the stones again. You other nations. But
Right? It says, in the woods, in the midst of camels, let them feed in Bashan and Galid,
yeah, it's gonna say face can be the garden of Eden again. But
as in the days of old. According to the day of thy coming out of the land of Egypt, will I show unto him marvelous things, and the nations shall see and be confounded.
yeah, so the same thing what happened back in Egypt when the Lord was there for us and did terrible and wonderful things for us in the second nations. The Lord gonna do it again. Worse. But
So the nations shall see and be
this
confounded.
time they ain't gonna see a cloud and fire coming out of the cloud. They're gonna see what actually in the clouds. Alright? They're gonna see them terrible beasts were coming out of the clouds. Alright? And it wouldn't be one. So we see the Lord coming with 10,000s of his sins.
I see 10,000 chariots.
So the nations shall see and be confounded at all their might.
Yeah.
They-
This we have to count it as nothing.
Can't.
How see number among the children on the both sides.
Hey, shalom, ya about Shimmy Shai Barakata. Shimmer Kakodash, only coming board, holy one. So like, remember, it was Rehab in Jericho, in Jericho. That's
Yeah.
that right. You know what she said? We have heard the famous.
In Samuel, it says, "Who shall deliver us from these terrible gods?
Can't.
These are the gods that smote the Egyptian."
Can't.
And imagine, look how far that distance was.
Yeah.
And they heard that from right Jordan. So imagine it, but we have people that run and ain't stop running just to deliver that news. So imagine what's going to go on now.
Then jump on the back of cheetah and thing and say, what's your horse too slow? Bring a cheetah, right? Just to make sure that we'll reach quick, yeah?
That delivers.
What? You have to read that? Finish?
Yeah.
Micah, you finish all?
Where will I come?
Yeah, you know what?
Verse 16. It says, the nations shall see and be confounded at all their might. They shall lay their hands upon their mouth. Their ears shall be deaf. They shall lick the dust like a serpent. They shall move out of their holes like worms
Yeah,
of the earth.
scripture say the queens and kings of the earth can live with us all complete. Understand? We can cast them headlong. And that is what we enjoy it for. We enjoy it to return to the rightful place. Alright? That is what we go into. We can be labor into to enter into our rest. The scripture says all rest shall be sweet. All rest cannot be sweet. Jake live a hard life. You know what it is to be catching hell, see your family catching, your mother and your father catching hell to raise you as a child. Then you going up to catch the same hell to raise your child. Who will catch her again?
You had to prepare him out to catch hell. That's what you had to do. You had to prepare him out to catch hell.
That is scripture say, why is he spoiled? And you people love this place. When we say America gonna be the street, people like, why you saying that? What's so good about America? It have no dream over there. You don't go over there and work 3 jobs just to pay a rent.
And then still, these foolish people are still stunt as though they're on top of something. When they come back home,
When they come back home, it's because they're shopping in the American version of Rattans. So they pull up the suitcase with $2 jersey and $3 jeans and come down with, they probably might take $100 and pull 3 suitcases and you think yeah, they live with the top over it.
Hey, you know why?
With $3
You know
clothes.
why people still believe in the American thing?
Flea market
America,
clothes.
you know they're going up, you know what they push certain things and then people make it nice. And so, in their eyes, things that look real nice over, hey, America is a paradise for you to come over. Things, you know what I mean? It might be, a Jake in America might be getting a few dollars and think he might be living it up. But you're still a slave. You're still a slave.
It's a lot of solarium lab. They have people come Trinidad. They basically push, like they push Times Square with all the brilliant lights and all the beautiful stuff. But behind the back, they'll never really show the shit. And the people were living in slums in America.
God, yeah. They show the nice part. Like when they're showing rum. And then never show any people in fashion. They're always showing some nice woman in some bikini.
can't.
When they're advertising rum.
You just show you jump driving. As you say that, sir, that come like that picture. I think you said it with the video and coming from some boat cruise. And the man said that I never see a car, first time I ever see a car in the sea. And drink and crash. Sir?
American has been much of plenty, family life and things too.
Yes,
You
they're
know,
all
a couple
about
to
it.
go,
No, you say what you said. You say.
a couple will come wherever country they go and when they reach America, they go straight up because then that woman see them bright lights.
she become what she innately is, a whore. You understand? Because the scripture says America is the mother of harlots.
Plenty of them women and then when they go to America, when they started, this is not one of the people that tell them that today. We witness with your own eyes. Say that a place where you supposed to jobs now. And like whenever you feel that they can't get on job, you should go and get them people that you know them something
Yeah, the apostles always talk about that, but with them Arabs and them. Them Arabs, you think them pretty girl and them side they think is sucking dick for food and shit.
America is the place that creates the strong black nigger woman.
Strong black
Independent woman. They push that in the minds of the people. Now that's gone all over the earth. You see how the devil see before the world?
That's why they had this doctrine of worshiping
Beyonce.
God, no matter what, it's finished. Yo,
that she worship was this Jacob.
it's Jake,
Yeah.
man.
It didn't finish. It reached.
America is a nigga bitch.
That's some of your
Pretty on the outside, showing a good front. And then when they really check it, there's a fucking dragon.
Delilah.
Before, long ago, it was never a strong, independent woman. Woman was never independent. All of a sudden, America pushed them. They bullshit. And now, woman, she's independent and she's strong.
Salakia, it just goes to show how the scripture is true. Because the scripture say a man shall be a hiding place.
Right.
Right?
Right.
I think it's a strong tower.
Yeah.
Right? So,
No, man.
no, a man shall be a hiding place. Not the tower, nothing now. The next scripture.
Right.
Right? So it goes to show that they just add words to the scriptures. That the woman is strong. But I make a statement that's on them, prove it to the scriptures.
Right.
I said reach. This is Revelation 18 verse 5. For her sins have reached unto heaven,
Right.
and the Most High had remembered her iniquities.
Hey. Yeah. A man go on there. They don't like it enough.
Now
He
you-
just stand up on the corner there with a big sign. Yeah. What is sign that he said by? can I think about peace or why things are getting better? Yo, this
He was
place
giving out a flyer there just now.
That's right.
Huh?
He was giving out a flyer there just now. Look the banner, look the flyer here.
Right there.
Look, no, we are.
Oh, let's take
Lift up the banner. No, what I'm saying, this is the true flyer here.
There's
Yeah.
the banner right there.
Lift.
Let's shoot here. There's the banner right here. Banner in the scripture.
Yeah, lift up the banner.
Yeah. That banner that they lifted up for peace. Hey, yo, read prophet. Want this place to be destroyed, man. We don't want this place to go on no more, man.
Fell up on here, man.
Like I say, we are doing this one. If we wasn't preaching, if the prophet wasn't outside here, this place would have run smoother.
Yeah, can.
Weezy upset. Weezy upset.
Weezy upset.
Weezy upset.
That fulfilling Revelation 11.
Right.
Family will hate it.
Oh, Salakio, you have only come on board. 2 Corinthians 5:8. We are confident, I say, and willing to together to be absent from the body and to be present with Yahweh Shai. Can't toward that.
I will read something for you. When I was saying that, it's you all, I was saying that the black woman should go, but over century from this independent. Right, this is Jeremiah chapter 51, verse 7. Babylon had been a golden cup in Yahweh Shai's hand that made all the earth drunken. You look up the word drunken too. The nations have drunken of our wine, therefore the nations are mad.
Hey, that was I'm dealing with earlier when I say reject right now, he just his mind just full in when the full of food of this place. The wine of this place. He jumped.
Let me get what the word mad means.
Is the word man? The interlinear.
It's the Hebrew word halal, right?
Halal.
Go ahead.
Halal?
Yeah, halal.
Alright, outline of biblical usage says to shine. To shine of God's favor, to flash forth light, to praise, boast, be boastful, to be boastful.
Yes, so they're praising in that democracy and that philosophy. They're understand they're reveling in that.
It says to make boast, to praise, to be made praiseworthy, be commended, be worthy of praise, to boast glory, make one's boast.
Yes, so like when they party in the carnival, you understand, so they glory in that, yeah, America helped us to receive democracy, so now we could do what we want, we could walk where we want, we could man could have sex with man, woman could have sex with woman, we could have sex with dogs.
Women can drive cars.
Yeah. So they rejoicing. Like when Obama passed the blasted gay law, them fuckers and them in you, we start to rejoice. These dirty dogs start to rejoice. Alright?
And that's what
destroy them.
University was saying it's supposed to be a place of higher learning. Don't you know man with man doesn't procreate, woman with woman doesn't procreate, or with animals is confusion? What the fuck? All this so bright, all this stupid?
Look. Let's say something to Ireland, right? Ireland to give that woman power to go and kill the man.
Yeah, I know when I'm bringing up that topic.
Yeah, to give them power. They were rejoicing. They call it a quiet revolution.
Hey,
You understand? The drunken, they're rejoicing.
Hey,
The boasting. Hey, Salak, you see this? I see a video the other day. A nigga bitch on a fucking operation table twerking.
She do abortion.
She doing abortion.
That was on Wilson hip hop. She come off the table. She come off the table.
Twerking.
Yeah. She come off.
And she don't care.
Wilson hip hop. It was on Wilson hip hop. She come.
Nah,
I put it up. I put it up. She twerking. She had on a blue garment.
Yeah.
No, not she do a twerk. She was twerking, and a man was rapping. I think she was rapping. She had like a rap.
She got abortion and she don't care.
That's what this place coming to. Menstruous woman bring forth monsters.
have a precept here. This is why the Most High said this about Esau. Isaiah 14 verse 20. Thou shalt not be joined with them in burial, because thou hast destroyed thy land and slain thy people. Abortion, you fucking killing your own people. You understand?
If he not good to his own people, who will be good too?
The seed of
Hey, imagine you get your wife pregnant and you are rejoicing because you know you get a seed, and then you see a video like that on YouTube, you're fucking bitch twerking and talking about she doing abortion and she don't care. When you're right man, you're supposed to do this woman.
I know jail, eh? There's a murder suicide. It's a suicide.
That's it, men up in the
No, but remember they say up until 28 days after birth is not murder. If you still abort a child up to 28 days after birth. After birth. After the child born, up to 28 days, they said, I don't know if the law passed, but I believe, I'm not sure.
As you want in Netherlands?
I can't remember what country, but there was debate. Up until 28 days.
The abortion?
Yeah. On that murder. I said the woman had the highest.
Latino woman
Highest.
and the highest abortion.
Murder.
Murder.
Yeah.
It's 9 months and 28 days.
Hey,
9 months and 20 days.
No, but if you say 28 days after birth, it's 9 months of conception.
I got better the phone. They have the highest murder rate
Well,
than Jacob.
This is Isaiah 1:21. It says, how is the faithful city become an harlot?
Yeah.
It was full of judgment, righteousness lodged in it, but
It
now murderers.
was full of judgment.
right, and the city was, that was Israel. That was Israel.
Right.
But now
But
murderers.
no murderers, but
Huh.
because the killing in the womb, before in the womb and out of the womb.
Black on black crime. So-called black on black crime.
And the ones that killing in the womb, if they see an article on a woman who kill a child outside the womb, they're all pitiful.
Yeah,
You understand that hypocrisy because you're a murderer too.
Oh, Slakia.
Hey,
I want to praise the black woman. You see this black woman? Everybody has she on a fucking pedestal.
She's supposed to be underneath the fucking door, can I?
I'm not calling all these women for what they done.
Wicked as
She will fuck the dog. You gotta push your animal, the dog prick.
Yo,
You gotta push her underneath the foul cup.
I'm still
Slakia.
women were walking up with the nose up in the air. Before they don't humble it, most I go humble all of them. Bring all them.
That's the day, it might be sad for you to hear. That's the day we're looking for.
That's right.
God. Yeah. Give you this system.
No.
You see, he's stubborn, he's stubborn.
You must stop, man.
What up?
Let's read it, right? It's 7 years ago. It's when 17,000 aborted.
7 years ago.
No, it's seven years, right?
Right.
I'll just read it in the top article, then I'll go to the statistics, right? It's 7 years ago when 17,000 aborted babies were found in a dumpster outside the pathology laboratory in Los Angeles, California. Some 12,000 to 50,000 were observed to be black, right? And they gave the approximate number. It's the African American death, and this is since 1973, right? It's a AIDS, right? I'm going down. It's a AIDS, right? It's a 245,322 died by AIDS. Violence crime, 354,392, right? It's an accident, 447,803. Cancer, 2,568,040. Heart disease, 2,715,416. Abortion, 15.5 million.
Hey, I did hear recently too.
Just so, before we comment, hear this next article here, real quick, this headline.
This is since 1973, no? So you imagine
No. Inflation, like the money is inflate. Inflation.
Well, actually, that is what I wanted to touch on. They said on a recent way for Slovakia, the something that did and they actually brought down abortion. But they say the thing about it is, when you still look at the numbers, the Negro women and the Hispanics still leading the chart, and it comes up.
Here it is. Yeah, our next news article.
Right, from USAtoday.com. Doctors say abortions do sometimes save women's lives.
They-
pro-life activists gather on January 23rd near the U.S. Supreme Court in Washington, D.C. Activists on both sides mark the anniversary of the Roe Wade decision. It says abortions are sometimes needed to save the lives or health of pregnant women, several medical experts said Friday, countering comments that were made and then partially retracted by Illinois Rep. Joe Walsh. Even a leading group assaulting abortion, the National Right to Life Committee, issued a statement saying that its position is to allow abortion if necessary to prevent the death of the mother.
You see? You see?
This is America.
Because the contrary to your abortion, because most of the time, the woman was dying because there was adulteress in the first place.
Right.
You understand? But the so-called white man through the doctors, the false physicians, trying to save their life, right? So they abort the child. These people wicked and adverse to the righteousness of your abortion, your child.
After I'm one bring it to our system. Either.
These Exodus 23 verse 26. Here shall nothing cast their young, nor be barren in thy land. The number of thy days I will fulfill. When you look up the meaning of the word cast their young, it says, you know the word cast their young. It says, it comes from the Hebrew shakal, and it means to be bereaved, make childless, miscarry, to be bereaved, to make childless, to cause bareness, to show bareness or abortion. Abortion. The miscarry.
Watch this. Alright? Now, me and the brother was talking, time up by me. Rachel was in a predicament when she was bringing forth Benjamin, right? Benoni. Right? She called him son of my sorrow. Can. Alright? Now, the thing about it is, when people don't really understand the scripture, far about it. What went on? The child brings forth she that, but nobody is going to say, hey, it was a life for life, it was a sacrifice. You understand? Look at Benjamin now, right? They're the name son of right and a son of righteousness. Look at the kind of music you're talking that kind of music and thing Benjamin will be displayed. You understand?
It's praise without knowledge, though.
Can't. Alright? But what son of righteousness, Benjamin, beloved of Yahweh, thou shalt dwell safely in the bosom of the Most High. Right long ago when I did the video, marriage and sex in ancient Israel, not having a child was the cause of most women divorce. That is the main reason in ancient Israel they said a man would put away his wife. You understand?
It was a shame to be barren.
Can.
A woman. Can. Right, well.
That after birth abortion, the pro-choice case for infanticide. It says, no, I didn't make this up. Partial abortion is a term invented by pro-lifers, but after birth abortion is a term invented by pro-philosophers Alberto Rubellini and Francesca Melvera in a Journal of Medical Ethics, The Purpose. When circumstances occur after birth such that they would have justified abortion, we call that after birth abortion should be permissible. We purpose to call this practice after birth abortion rather than infanticide to emphasize that the moral status of the individual killed is comparable with that of a fetus.
That is 9 months and 28 days. It's not just 28 days.
So when the inside the belly and they kill it, it's not a person, it's a fetus, so kill it. And after the birth of the 28 days, after I see that different article, if you kill it after the child comes out screaming, it's still considered as a fetus, it's not murder.
That is shit. Because even Salakia, when they have two forms of ultrasounds. When they probe on the outside, when they grease down the belly and probe on the outside, or lubricate the belly and probe on the outside, and then there's one that they do internally. And you can go on YouTube and see that when they push the internal probe, the child is actually move and breaks. You understand? The Most High put a spirit in that baby as their so-called fetus.
Is the spirit in the sperm?
Can't, yeah, can't.
From the time it enters the egg, the spirit
True.
done there.
True.
When you was like cousin meet him when you leave
He leave.
when you are a woman.
Yeah, John.
How we doing that if we in a line? How Jacob and Esau wrestling?
Hey,
Can't,
children,
can't,
they
can't.
be moving when they hear the mother voice.
And as I say, Jacob and Esau was wrestling in the womb.
Like,
the devil.
He said the devil. That's all you know about. You know about that. Look at that. I watched it. He make a suicide machine. Like on Jason A. You know see it?
Nah.
It have a machine if you want to kill yourself, you put it on, and it keeps killing you very slow.
Well, they show you that in this cartoon Futurama.
Yeah?
In the cartoon Futurama, it had suicide boots.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah? And what do you mean future?
Futurama, but suicide boots. The robots will go into it. And I think it must use an EMP or whatever, it will kill them from inside.
Killing them very slow.
Yeah.
The scripture say that when a woman, when she gives birth, she is to get pain. And she's had joy that a man is born into the world. How the fuck you go through all that pain and kill that child?
Because you're evil.
Because you know what Esau bring what careers. I'm a career to study.
Feminism.
And all kind of other things to study. And that is an excuse what Esau gained them today. Esau, I don't know which state it is in America, but they legalize it. A woman she could abort a child and then she go get in prison because some illness she have, some stress level or something.
Postpartum syndrome.
Can. That's what it's called. They give them excuses now to abort children.
The shit gets a post fist across the face. That's what the shit gets. You understand? I witnessed long ago children was the richest boy. I read in that article, children was a glory for a woman to bring forth a man child.
It's part of the prosperity. It's prosperity, yeah. Part of the prosperity. Children, cattle, all that. Yeah.
Sheep, all these kind of things, land.
Especially a son.
Yeah.
If I could say too, so that plenty of these women who bringing forth child too, plenty of them trying to kill the child already, you know.
Yeah?
And it in work them.
In work, yeah.
I see that happening. I know about that.
Hey, Salak, Mighty Sparrow. If I'm not mistaken, his story, his mother tried to abort him. Also, Farrakhan.
My
She should get truth. She should try to get
God.
my wicked ass child mother tried that too. You understand? She went and take this tablet with a called psychotech behind my back. And what happened? She cousin to take psychotech and didn't know what she cousin too. And she cousin son come out, she put people come out, piss up and all kind of thing now. So because they were saying that would have happened to my son now, which was my last son. But I was a Rasta man at the time and thing and I pray to Celestia and I pray I pray I tell you I pray. I reach out to get together. I tell you my son come out, I'll come normal.
Now the scripture says in the time of ignorance, the Most High
Wing.
So it's in that ignorant state, but it was the Most High, you understand? And I will just get them fuckers and them tripped up. They think it's their God saved them. You understand? They talk about the blood of Jesus, and the blood of Jesus didn't do shit. Right now, the blood of Jesus costs $2,000 in a small bottle. Water and food coloring.
Talking about that, about blood of Jesus and blood of Jesus, a Baptist woman up by me. You just say, she have a powerful voice though. But, no.
She had real demons, that's what she had. She had demons. There's legions.
But yeah,
I got something to say too, eh?
I got what I think a story, not story, a story about because she son died there from blood poisoning from a gunshot wound last year. Grandmother went to the funeral, whatever the case is, the woman didn't know my grandmother to see the body now, because both of them don't pull. My grandmother let me know, she said, imagine.
Ovia versus Ovia?
Boy, imagine. But that's what my grandmother telling me. I tell a woman not to about that very said boy, that is the boy she that might come out tell she if the cases and now she blocking me from seeing the body. I will tell she not to about that child. Jesus people, eh?
You don't see men going about with suggested abortion. It's them women. I remember my first child mother, 5 months pregnant, she wanted to abort my son. 5 months pregnant. And all of a sudden there's kiss and hug and I love you.
You can make a woman do what she don't want to do?
Yeah.
So how a woman can tell you that when she went and sit down in the chair she didn't know he was going to do that, and he just do it quick and do abortion quick and she didn't expect it. No, because she wanted to do that. And these demons has come with all kind of.
It ain't wicked. Holy fuck you will let a man push a fucking, I know the hair is curl, look like a fucking scissors and cut that fucking child up and put it out. That is wickedness. And then, huh? The fucking doctor know wicked boy, that wickedness.
Them is beast.
That is height of wickedness,
Them
boy.
is beast.
That way all the doctors is witches and war. Holy fuck you in your right mind. I can't even mash a cockroach and kill with my foot. And you ripping up a baby boy. And then this bitch walking out today, all smiley and she feel like she like a weight and lift her up her shoulder.
Because he's so crafty with his tongue. He so will actually bring things to the table. You poor girl, why so much children take an abortion? Or it will cause complication. You have money to see about the child, you have money to sell. And that's the thing with Esau.
So like when you give birth now, there's put you on birth control. Planned Parenthood. It's genocide, it's eugenics, it's the same thing. So they have, hey, the serpent, subtle, they have all manner of way. Like how they do in China. In China, they tell them in China, one child per house. You understand? But I had some holding for a while, madam.
Yeah, this is dealing with the 28 days after the birth. Yeah, not only child if it's still on the way, you no child for it, kill you. You husband and all giving guys a period, and 28-day period.
Postpartum.
Yeah.
Postpartum.
Anybody could kill anybody around them.
And them not going and get it.
It come like you have your mad papers, the so-called mad papers, you get institutionalized into the asylum, the hospital for being mad, right? Yeah. And you come out and you have the papers, and you could come out here and cause a havoc, and the police will, you tell the police, here are your papers, you know, police will allow you. It's the same thing with that, with them. In that 28 days. You had a priest,
Oh, the bitches are when they kill somebody when they're pregnant.
Yeah, 28 days after.
Hey, that is bullshit. You know why I said I fucking bullshit? You know why I said I bullshit? Because them bitches only doing that shit though because they know nobody ain't gonna do them nothing. When all hell break loose, let me see a bitch like that. She ain't gonna do that shit.
No, you come to.
A bit, let me show you something.
Right.
All hell break loose, and a woman 9 months pregnant. You really think she gonna be tripping off and arguing and looking to cause tantrum? She ain't gonna do that shit. And she know a man she hiding place. Or the hell that bipolar shit gonna stop. They're doing that shit because they're looking for attention. No, they ain't doing that shit when shit go.
I get checked. In that period of time, I get checked. Within that 28 days, a woman tell me I had to take my time because the thing has
You understand? He saw fall. Why they are?
But they like how them hard papers, you know.
Nah, man, I real see.
Before you find it, no. What the woman and them does do, they might try to kill the child, right? And it might work. And the child might still come and they might still, what they gonna do, they gonna put that child against the father.
Can't.
You understand? And let them know like the father, you know, might be one part of the life and all that kind of bullshit.
Hey, the wicked change the child name or kind of thing.
Isaiah 28 verse 15 it says, because ye have said, we have made a covenant with death and with hell are we at agreement. When the overflowing scourge shall pass, it shall not come unto us. For we have made light our refuge, and under falsehood have we hid ourselves. Yeah, God. Verse 18 it says, and your covenant with death shall be dishonored, and your agreement with hell shall not stand.
Yes, so guess what? So when I'm coming to your aid, this grand fear, strengthened fear shall be ashamed.
So like on the comment board, he say Eve asks Eve don't understand the wickedness she do to Israel. And when the scripture say of her, because of how we all die, through how we all die, and from how is the beginning of sin. You understand? Hey, She don't understand righteousness.
Who are things?
Yahweh are waiting. Yeah.
The one had, when we were talking about Esau, give them the power, you know.
Bring it, bring it.
That's part of Esau device to wipe out the nation of Israel. That's why he gave this woman power to kill. You understand?
Part of the
But
plan.
Eve was deceived again by the serpent, it was beguiled again by the serpent. Right? This is Lamentation 4 and 3. Even the sea monster draw out the breast and give suck to their young ones. The daughter of my people is become cruel, like the ostrich in the wilderness.
Yeah, the ostrich in Job, he hided her eggs in the sand. Not considering that the buffalo and all these big heavy creatures could crush it now, but go ahead, sir. Go ahead, you go ahead.
Job chapter 39 verse 13 says, "Gavest thou goodly wings unto the peacocks, or wings unto the or wings and feathers unto the ostrich, which leaveth her eggs in the earth, and warmeth them in the dust, and forgetteth that the foot may crush them."
So the Most High describing or using allegory right here to describe the nigger woman to be as an ostrich.
Hey, is the two women in Kings had an agreement to eat the son?
Can't.
There's two women in the not two guys.
Hey, Solomon said it best, you know. He looked for a righteous woman, he found no.
More bitter than death.
More better than death.
Jeremiah said to Lamentation, to the hands of his son, sorrowful woman and son their children.
Yeah, I do a video the other day where a woman roast and sudden hers, right? But they catch her before she could have eaten.
I saw a video with something it's something a woman you take comment and make it chocolate or something.
Yeah, the placenta. Now what is going right? When a child born, the child has come out with where you know it's the birth, the umbilical cord, the navel, right? That has been connected to the placenta. The placenta is what feeding the body, the steak, different food and thing, and have it inside the placenta, and that's what is feed the baby now, but that's supposed to come out. Polite actually break that down right. That's supposed to come out with the baby and stay with the baby for a while. And what has actually happened? It will pump out. It has stem cells inside there. That is vital cells for creation now, boy. It will pump out that and the nutrients, and then it will dry and wither up. Because if you ever had children, and you see that the children umbilical cord, how it does be, it's actually be kind of translucent, they could see through it, then it's dry up and get black, right? That the whole placenta does have all that information, not information, but food and the stem cells, right? That's supposed to come out and stay with the baby until it dry out, right? And then it tie off and thing. But what Esau does is they cut it, and they don't even give you it. If you request it, I don't know what level you have to request it again for how she get to make it into chocolate. There's eat it, there's fried. All them is delicacies that them nasty ass eaters just do. They just eat the fucking placenta. But what Esau does do is take the placenta, right, and put it back in the medicine, the stem cell research, right, to help healing now, because them is the foundation, them is the primary cells for regeneration, right? Them is the primary cells for generation, actually, right? Yeah, they put all them things. Because remember Esau whether away is he, right? So we said away is he. So what is going? They use it on all the products. That's telling you this tip. So that way you don't get back. I actually run the test when my wife she was in the hospital. I said ask if we can keep the placenta now. Not cut off the umbilical cord and come on, and he said no. Because they take it and put it into these medicines and these different products and shit. Right? Put it back in all them Neutrogena and all them fish shit. These people, he's so wicked as hell.
Yeah, back in Job 39, verse 16, that she's had it against her young ones, as though they were not hers. Her labor is in vain without fear, because the Most High are deprived of wisdom.
Yeah, deprived her of wisdom. She don't have a clue what the fuck is wisdom. She wise in her own conceit. She wicked as hell. As I just said, she the serpent beguile again. Is that any beguile? She never fucking come out of that beguilement. From foundation till now, she's still beguiled. She's still
Matter of fact, she sees, so she sees her. So when she did that for her, she was blessed. Then Esau come back and she got rejoice. I would have fucking life.
Yeah, like one of my wives just said, she'll say, not one of my wives just say, so I'm going to get hell on this side and the next. Yeah, you're going to get hell because you don't see order as peace. You understand? You see order as hell. That's how they see it. They perceive order as hell. I can come and but say if Eve don't abort her baby, she will raise them to be monsters oppressing us. Hey, what we saw, even a fucking demon, he had a girl by Eve. We saw about the corner there today. A man have a car seat with a baby in it. And he listening to some fucking demon music and he just beaming up on the demon music. That's what we say, hey, he in a zone. Switching up and ticking up like, yeah, let me see him. Yeah. So, hey, just monsters creating out here. I'm alkaline or something. Yeah. So, like, yeah, I'll just bring this up. I don't know if you can see it good on the it says what? Placenta white. Pulpwood and gibu. Right? So where's this a cream?
Now it looks like they're making medicine.
Medicine. Placenta white. I don't put it up. You can look it up and get into the depth side. A supplement. You understand? Oh, still like that. Yeah, because I had like this guy around the corner from me, you know. We used to train. And he's saying, boy, yeah, this thing he does take, he don't get sick. He don't get sick and take anything, but there's always no one off because like if I get this, if I get any, like you ain't gonna get no cold and thing. And always a kind of creepy way they bring it across this thing now, boy. Always creepy now, boy. But what's he saying? If you take this thing, but it's scary. They tell too much people about it, you know. But thing and it come in this kind of creepy way. I said, what it is? Because me, I going into it, I searching out what it is, what I put in my body. But yeah, if I hear about stem cells, I say I don't want to keep it. Keep it. I don't want to hear nothing about no stem cell. Stem cells don't come from Baji. If they come from Baji or Pak Choi, I'll eat it. You understand? I don't want that. You understand?
Psalms 127 verse 3 said, Lo, children are a heritage of the Lord Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, and the fruit of the womb is his reward.
Yeah, but these people don't want to live. They don't want to procreate. They don't want to regenerate because children is a curse on the side. Because basically, you have a child, leave it there. If you have a child, you have a child until you're dead. Because these children don't know how to be independent. Because fathers didn't raise them up. Mothers raised them up to the emotional, so they're always dependent. That's why we have children. These children know, these big men are still independent. They have men who living off of their women. Like Paul Light might be one of them fucking men. You understand?
It's not a 30-year-old, a 30-year-old man, his parents have to kick him out of the house. Because, let's say he wants to get up and go and work. And the court give him, I decided on the group. The court give him a favor and give him a job and things.
I actually, this actually, I don't watch Judge Judy and them kind of thing. It wasn't not Judge Judy, but it's one of them judge shit shows now, boy. And I see that a woman bring up her daughter in court for that. All she does do is drown herself in alcohol. And she always getting in trouble. Always getting locked up. But it's Edomites though. You understand? And she wanted to kick her out of the house. So she was like 30 something.
Well, like the one of the biggest symptoms on the planet Island. He must have a woman rolling with Kenny time brain. And anything he said, she just repeated it. Like a real like a part on the shoulder, he must have.
And the thing is, think about it, right? Abraham, when Lot get taken, Abraham rallied the troops. Abraham rallied the troops and Abraham went and he delivered Lot. And Paul, it was Abraham. He like his wife. He like Sarah. He like Hagar. Hagar cousin. And in a pub, you know. He insecure. A brother broke him down. He used the term. It's the psychological term. And he is a disorder he's suffering from. To have all these women around him and all that kind of thing. He's sick.
That makes so much sense, because you said black woman is what is this sort of next thing. Is something like Apostle Ariam Lab did a video on the serpent gave Eve feminism. Right. I don't know if anybody actually watched that whole video. Right, but if you watch the whole video, they put some men and some women on an island to see what the video come, because some people they say woman more this, woman more that, whatever the case is. Watch now, when they take a touch down on the egg, only king hustle. The only thing them do is like cook and whatever the case is and thing, they cook good whatever the case is, a big pan. But rubbish here, rubbish there on their island. When they go on the woman island. When they go on the main island now, sense, decorate, them cook, whatever the case is. The men were more orderly, more and they think ahead. Where now the woman them only thinking like no for no. So just to show you, yes, that kind of thing is to think that the black woman is what you suffering from a disorder of disorder.
If woman lives by themselves, it might not fucking fuck in the house.
Hey, they say one of the
Pots and school, they will get buy fucking fast.
Is that how? Is that go ahead?
They say one of the person who came up with the feminist movement said, and it was a woman, a woman who said that from the feminist movement. If they was to leave it up to women to think the world, no, the world wouldn't go nowhere.
So like yeah, if it's two things, it's either they're extremely nasty or they're obsessive compulsive. You know, like you use that, wash it. You think that they just go overboard, they have no balance, they have no in between with them. They're obsessive compulsive or they're just totally careless. Because the scripture call them careless daughters.
You ever check a man's house really and truly and getting that testified on?
Oh, you
Some certain men, they living in a house by themselves, the house clean. As a woman come,
Somebody read Ezekiel 16 and 14.
it's a whole star rubbish. And
We are getting into it because the battery about to die. So I know you have a
Yeah, Ezekiel 16 and 4.
Ezekiel chapter 16. Ezekiel chapter 16 verse 4. He said, and as for thy nativity, in the day thou wast born, he said, thy navel,
navel.
He said, thy navel was not cut, neither was thou washed in water to supply thee. He said, thou was
supple. Supply or supple?
Supple. Yeah, supple. I'm reading that for you. It's Ezekiel chapter 16 verse 4. He said, and as for thy nativity in the day.
So the word nativity means birth, right? Go ahead.
Thou was born, thy navel was not cut.
Thy navel was not cut. So you see, so that go again. It goes to show that what Esau doing in this time is adverse to the scriptures. Go ahead. You can get infection from that. You understand? Go ahead.
Neither was thou washed in water to supply
supple
thee.
Go ahead.
Thou was not salted at all, nor swallowed at all.
Yes, the word salt is what I wanted to look up. When I look at the word salt, right? It comes from the Hebrew word malat, which means to tear away, dissipate, to be dispersed, to be dissipated, to salt or season, to rub or wash with salt. Alright? When you look in John the one, it said salt as an antiseptic in medicine, Ezekiel 16 and 4. You understand? And when you go on the internet on Google, they actually tell it was used to thicken the baby's skin and also to protect against infections. You understand? So even these ancient things we don't do, like the brother was saying with the umbilical cord. They're supposed to leave the umbilical cord so that the baby could draw from the placenta. But Esau no, Esau come and counterback all that. When you go in Exodus, it said that the women they sit on stools.
Bruton stools, yeah.
And research shows you that, oh gosh, come on man.
Gravity.
You don't go against gravity. Alright? When you stand, you show with animals, it's actually animals and they shall teach you. Look how easy the animals is make young because it goes with gravity.
Let's just close up for the online viewers, for the batteries about to die, so we closing off in the name of but we continue the works, right? So,
I have a piece of it.
go ahead.
Yeah, so I'm saying so.
No, I say close up.
Oh, close up, right. Hey, I want to give our praises to you.
Yahweh Ba'Sham Yahushai, Ba'Sham Makakodash.
To give double honors to the apostles of greatness to not do well. Salutations to the men of the hope and still say, elect the Trinidad, Shalom.
Shalom. To the elect. Or what? La Babal.
Yeah, so as I was saying, them ancient things, they don't do. Understand? When you sit on a stool,